So when I started to use the query loop block and generate blocks to build out things like blog cards, I often got frustrated when I wanted all my cards to be exactly the same height regardless of the length of the content, and stick the date or maybe an author at the very bottom of the card, again regardless of how long the content is above it, so that on the front end it was super cohesive, stuck to the bottom, and just looked so much better. So today I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really a lot easier than you might think. It's just getting in the habit of setting these settings up properly so that you can achieve it. So let's take a look. All right, so here's my sample blog page I've got built out already. This is using a GenerateBlocks query block. And basically what I'm talking about here is, you'll see, right? So when we look at this top row of cards, they are not all aligned because the content on it is different. So this title is much shorter than this one. It's only on one line versus 2 lines. So naturally this box is going to be longer than this one. And so they're misaligned. I think overall it's just a sloppy look. I don't love that at all. So what I wanted to achieve was make these boxes aligned. It's the same height no matter what, and keep the date at the very bottom of the card as well. So let's go ahead and jump in and make this happen. We're going to go to edit the page on the back end, and keep in mind I am utilizing flex layouts for my query loop. So if we jump into the grid and go to the post template, you'll see on that container for the post template, I'm utilizing flex. This is important for this tutorial in order to achieve what we're talking about. So we'll go ahead and open up that post template container. And the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and in the sizing panel for that post template container, on the height, we're going to insert 100%. So just that one setting alone is going to automatically align all of your cards to be the same height. So as you can see here on the preview, we're already seeing that they're aligned on the bottom. We can of course go ahead and update this and go take a look at it on the front end, and you can see again they're all perfectly aligned, which is great. But I really want this date to be stuck to the bottom of the card here, so that they're all aligned and the dates are all on the same, same viewpoint there across the board. So what we'll do is we'll jump right back in, come to our post date headline block, and if we go to the spacing panel, and we're going to set the top margin on this headline block to auto. And there you can see it right when I put in auto, it jumped right down. So now all of the dates are aligned to the bottom. We'll go ahead and hit update. We'll come to the front end once again, and you can see all of our dates are now perfectly aligned to the bottom on all the blog posts. Something to keep in mind is I'm using this example with the query loop block. However, you can utilize the same type of approach and settings for any type of layout. So just remember that the container that's holding the content that you're laying out and designing, you need to set that to 100% height. And then on the last element in your container that you want stuck to the bottom, just put top margin on auto. I don't know about you, but it took me way too long to grasp this concept. And once I finally got it, it was just super simple and easy to be able to apply again and again in the future. So hopefully you can do the same and make a cohesive layout in your query loop blocks in the future. Thanks for watching.